Green Day. Yeah. Xmas time of the year. Gotta love Christmas. Alright. So, after Christmas is done, then it's New Year's Eve. I never do anything on New Year's Eve. Neither of New Year's Day. And when the hell did the second become a fucking holiday? The day after New Year's Day, there's another holiday. It's the second. Fuck that. No. No. And then after that, the 7th of January is, 7th or 8th of January is Ukrainian Christmas. And then, of course, it's income tax season and everybody's doing that. And I have some issues with the whole, tax credits and tax breaks and everything like that. Because I claim the disability tax credit. I do, because I have epilepsy, and it's a prolonged condition. And the Canadian government not only wants me to prove that I have epilepsy, so they want me to go to a sleep clinic, have them force me to have a seizure, which might kill me. And then they'll be like, yeah, you can claim disability. Why must I prove something that I've lived with for, oh God, since I was 12, so, no, longer than that, since I was 8. Why do I need to prove that I have epilepsy? After my first grand mal seizure when I was 11, why do I have to prove that I have had epilepsy for the past 24 years? Why? It should be documented in my medical file. All you have to do is contact my fucking doctor, Canada. He has my medical file. I've seen my file from my doctor, and it looks like a nice little decent-sized Stephen King novel. But yet, I can't claim disability. And when I did my taxes last year, they said that when I filed, it said, oh, you're eligible for the workers' insurance tax break. Disability supplement advance payments. I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll be getting money coming in. Haven't seen a dime for the entire year. I just found out, probably about last week, that I have to apply for it separately. Even though I'm claiming the disability tax credit, I have to apply for every individual thing separately in order to get it. That's what pisses me off about this country, and that's what pisses me off about having a prolonged condition, is that I not only do I have to prove, but I have to jump through fucking hoops and fucking run in circles. And guaranteed, I contact Service Canada tomorrow, they'll be like, oh, you gotta call CRA. I'll call CRA, they'll be like, no, you gotta call Service Canada. It's a piss off. This country is so ass backwards that we need this idiot out of office. We do, because he doesn't care about Canada. He doesn't. He cares about Ottawa and the East, and overseas on Saudi oil. And that's another thing that pisses me off, is about the whole Saudi oil thing. Why the fuck are we using Saudi oil when we have three provinces that are drilling? Where's that oil going? Who are we selling that oil to? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just a waste of taxpayer dollars, in my opinion. But I'm just the one guy that, can see the shit. And it's a piss off. Okay, so yesterday, another tragic loss in the comedy world. Penny Marshall from Laverne and Shirley passed away, died at the age of 75 yesterday, which is sad because I liked Penny Marshall. I thought she was the funniest lady. I remember seeing her on Rosie O'Donnell's show, seeing her on Regis and Kathy Lee, or Regis and Kelly, or Kelly and Batman, and Kelly and some porn star that she's blowing. And yeah, it's sad. First Stan Lee, then Penny Marshall. All my childhood heroes are going bye-bye. Oh well. When you grow up, you lose that, but you have the memories of the impact that those people made on your lives as a child. The memories gone by the wayside, but hey, yeah. That's the joy of having a brain like an Etch-a-Sketch. Every time you have a seizure, it wipes out a piece of your memory. It's fantastic. Yet, Canada wants me to go to a sleep clinic and get forced to have a seizure. Fuck it. I do not agree with that at all. I do not agree with having to prove anybody proving that they have epilepsy. I do not agree with that at all. If anybody has epilepsy and they say, hey, you need to go to a sleep clinic just to prove to the Canadian government that you have this condition, I wouldn't. I'm still against it. Like, I do not agree with people doing that because, one, it causes damage to the person. And, I don't understand how Service Canada and Canada does not realize that epilepsy is a neurological disorder, and people that that have social anxiety are claiming fucking disability. If you have fucking social anxiety, smoke some fucking marijuana. Get out, get a fucking job. Quit sitting on your ass and using the government. I have a prolonged condition, and I can't claim disability because I'm a functioning epileptic. Because I can't do anything else. I feel like I'm wasting days if I'm sitting at home and not working. I do not agree with sitting on my ass and getting paid for it. I do that at work and get paid for it. It's okay. It's all good. But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with having to prove that you have a condition. That's like somebody saying, hey, you have to prove that you have cancer in order to get treatment. Do not agree with it. All right. Gonna take another quick break. Whew. The show's just freaking going. I love it.
Oh, look at that. Nice Rudolph.
I made it myself.
No kidding.
You know, Rudolph is my favorite guy in the Christmas songs.
Yeah.
You know, apparently then, Woody, you're unaware that the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of the most unrealistic and therefore potentially damaging in all of children's music. Gives them a horribly distorted view of reality.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, it's easy to whistle.
No. Look, I'm serious. No, first the other reindeer tease and then ostracize him, and then when his abnormality proves of service, they use him. But then, do they allow him to play in their stupid reindeer games?
Yes.
Oh, no. I know how the song goes. In fact, not only do Donner, Blitzen et al. Not love him and laugh out with glee, but they doubly despise the bulbous-nosed little wimp. Well, I gotta be off. Happy holidays.
Oh, Fraser Crane. Yep, that was a little scene from Cheers, and I just gotta say, I'm not allowed at the Assiniboine Park Zoo. I'm not allowed there anymore. I can't go in there because apparently it's wrong to go into the reindeer pen with a can of spray paint and a bunch of name tags and a staple gun. Apparently, that's wrong, and you get kicked out of the zoo. I'm sorry if I wanted to actually paint reindeers. I wanted to paint the red nose on a reindeer, get them all lined up, staple a couple name tags on them, and there you go. Yeah, but I was caught. I was escorted out. That actually didn't happen. It's a good joke, though. But it would be funny if somebody actually attempted to do that and attempted to paint the red nose on a reindeer. I might have to do that. I know where the reindeer pen is. I could probably get in. Oh, winding down the show. 20 minutes to go. Alright, so... Oh. I'm trying to remember, certain pieces that came and went. The Jets lost in LA 2 nights ago. Killed their streak. Oh, well, it was bound to end. Let's start a new one. Let's go 7 games. And people are still saying that the Jets they're not ready. They're not ready to win the Stanley Cup. They're more than ready. They're ready for the Cup. They're ready for the playoffs already. And you can tell they're playing like a playoff team. And a contender, too. That's the same with Toronto. Toronto's actually having a fantastic season with the addition of, what's his name? Came from the Islanders. John Tavares. John Tavares, yeah. And then bringing back Nylander. I think that kid's just a fucking greedy little shit. Whatever happened to playing hockey for the love of the game? Who gives a shit about the money that you're earning? Play for the fucking love of the game. Oh, I'm not making enough. And he tried to pass it off like it was his agents that were trying to hold out. And that's just the greed of the game. That's the greed of the NHL players. And the last player that I remember actually playing for the love of the game was Steve Yzerman. He didn't care how much he was making. He just loved the fact that he was playing the game that he loved playing. And yet now every kid that's playing is like, I want money. I want money. I want money. Like, Nylander's a greedy little shit. He's not even the greatest fucking player. And he wanted a $10 million contract. You just finished your entry-level contract, and yet you want a $10 million contract for 6 years. So what they did is they gave it to him. They gave it to him. But he only receives a portion because he waited till the absolute last minute. Because if he missed the last day of his signing, he wasn't going to be playing the entire year. And then he'd be RFA, and somebody else would scoop him up. And there you go. Another person's problem. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like the Leafs. They're doing the whole Detroit Red Wings, Chicago Blackhawks, Pittsburgh Penguins thing, where they're throwing money around, picking up all these high-profile players, and then trying to buy the Stanley Cup. That's all it is teams buying the Stanley Cup. That's why I like the Winnipeg franchises, because they're not Shovel-Dayoff isn't throwing his money around. He's just being like, okay, I want potential, I want prospects, I want, I want to have depth in my roster. And other teams are like, see Paul Stastny's contract's up. Let's sign him. Tarasenko's up too, so we'll sign him. Like, it's a joke. Play for the game. Play for the love of the game. That's all it is. That's what matters. I haven't even been out skating yet. I was going to go out skating yesterday, but it was raining. That's right. I'm going to say it again. It was raining in December. What kind of sick shit is that? I don't care. By the time I was done my shift at work, it started to snow. So I was like, thank you. I don't have to walk in the fucking rain in December and fucking be frozen by the time I get home. Alright, show is winding down. Oh, it's been a while since I actually did this. This is fucking fantastic. Alright, so I'm going to try to find another clip here. Just because. Oh, excuse me. Here we are. We'll play this one. Alright. And here's one last clip before I have to go. And this is, I'll have all the descriptions and everything updated later on tonight when I get home. I have a lot of running around to do. I got to pick up some Christmas gifts. So, I'll update the descriptions. And this is the clip from Scrooged of the trailer for, I think it's the trailer. Yeah, it's the trailer for, I'm not even going to play the clip. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Yeah, the laugh track, I had to have that. Okay, I don't want that in there. How do I get rid of it? Oh, I guess like that. Oh, figured it out. I'm a genius. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Hey, ever farted on air? I have. That's this one. Well, I'll play The Damned. I like punk music, obviously, because I played Green Day. And Small Town Titans is metal, and I want to play some old school punk, so here's The Damned.